find even and odd part of the signal. Odd part of the signal. Okay, again, what is the signal given? Okay, signal may be given in terms of mathematical equation or in terms of graph also. This is the signal given. Okay, so again we know that this signal is neither even nor odd signal. Okay, this signal is neither even nor odd signal. So but we can extract even component and odd component separately. Okay, so again, how to find out the odd component or even component? What is the formula? I'll write formula for both. So if you want to extract the even component, x of t has to be added with x of minus t and then divide by 2. If you want to get the odd component, x of t minus x of minus t divided by 2. Okay, so already we are having x of t, just we have to calculate x of minus t, then you add here, then you subtract here, so that you will get x of t or x of t. Okay, we will do it on the next page. So this is the original signal. Original signal is a triangular signal going from 0 1 2 up to 0 to 2. X of t and amplitude is 1. This is x of t. What about x of minus t? X of minus t means mirror image with respect to y-axis. Mirror image with respect to y-axis. If we take mirror image with respect to y-axis, it will come like this. Okay, again the amplitude remains same. This is 0, minus 1 and then minus 2. So next step is what? So now the next step is, if you want to calculate the even signal, you have to add these two signals. So if I need x of t plus x of minus t, okay, now I have to add these two signal. Once if you add these two signal, okay, you will be getting like this. Okay, you will be getting like this. This is again, this is 1 and then this is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so this is the signal x of t plus x of minus t. Okay, now from this signal, okay, you apply 1 by 2. Okay, if you apply 1 by 2, what you will be getting? If you apply by 2, okay, only that amplitude will change. Okay, time axis remains same. That amplitude will become like 1 by 2. This will become like 1 by 2. Again rest of the times remain same, 0, 1, 2. Okay, now this is the x of t plus x of minus t divided by 2. Okay, again what is this signal? This signal is even part of the signal. Okay, so this is the even part of the original signal. This is the original signal. From this signal we are finding out what is the even part present in that. Again the even part should behave as a even signal, because if it is a even part of the signal. So again you have to just verify whether it is a even signal or not. Yes, it is a even signal. Okay, so this is the signal extracted from the original signal. Okay, now what about the odd part? So odd part we will calculate x of t minus x of minus t. Okay, so originally x of t is there, then but for this one we will apply minus. That means here we have to apply the amplitude reversal. Okay, so once if you apply the amplitude reversal, uh, uh, this side will remain same, this will remain same. Again this part we have to apply the amplitude reversal. Okay, if you apply the amplitude reversal, it looks like this, it goes like this. Okay, now this is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, this is t. Now again you apply that 1 by 2 factor. Okay, again the same triangular with the reduced amplitude. Okay, same triangle with the reduced amplitude. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. But what is the amplitude here? That is 1 by 2. Here minus 1 by 2. Whereas in this case it is 1 and it is 1. So again we got the odd part of the signal, x of t minus x of minus t divided by 2. That is the odd part of the signal, xo of t. Okay, so Originally the signal is given, but this signal is neither even nor odd. But we know that even if the signal is neither even nor odd, it consists of even part as well as the odd part. Okay, that we can extract, okay, using this formula. Okay, so now finally we got the even part of the signal that will act like a even signal, and also odd part of the signal that will act like a odd part of the signal. Okay, now again we know, just we can do one cross check whether what we have done is correct or not. Okay, simply we can do the cross check. Okay, the even part, if you add with the odd part, okay, if you add even part with the odd part, it will produce the original signal. It will produce the original signal. Okay, again, this is the even part. Okay, I'll draw it here once again. Okay, even part and odd part separately. Okay, this is the even part that we have calculated. Okay, with the amplitude 1 by 2, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. And again, what about the odd part? Okay, so this one is the odd part. Okay, odd part is going like this. Again, this is minus 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, now what will happen if you add these two? Okay, you'll get the diagram like this. If you add, the left side is positive, same is available negative, so this will cancel. Only you will get that triangle in the positive side. Again, the 2 varies from 0 to again 2, 0, 1, 2, but the amplitude in this case will be 1, because this is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. So now again this is the original signal x of t. Okay, so just from the original signal we are extracting the even component and odd component. Finally, to verify that whether if you add just add even part as well as the odd part, that will produce the original signal x of t. Okay. Okay, so next I will give you one signal. What about the nature of the signal? Okay, in discrete domain I will give you one signal. Here one sample is there with the amplitude, say for example 1. Here another sample is there with the amplitude 1 by 2, 1 by 2. What about the nature of the signal? Anybody? One sample is present at n is equal to 0, that value is 1. Another sample at n is equal to 1, that is 1 by 2. Another sample at n is equal to minus 1, that is 1 by 2. What is the nature of the signal? Is it even signal or odd signal? Please.
Even, sir. Even.
Yes, even. So this is the even signal. Because even if I apply the mirror image with respect to y-axis, the signal remains same. So this is the even part of the signal. Okay, next question. The signal, again this is also a discrete signal. At n is equal to 0, the value is 0. At n is equal to 1, I am having some value, say for example this is 1 and this is 2. At n is equal to minus 1, I am having minus 1. At n is equal to minus 2, I am having minus 2. This is minus 2, minus 1, this is 1, 2. Now what about the nature of the signal? Is it even or odd? Neither even nor odd.
Odd.
This is odd signal. Okay, this is odd signal. Okay, so next we will take some complicated problem, then we will try to find out the even part and odd part for that signal. Okay, little bit complicated. Okay, find even and odd part of the signal. Find even and odd part of signal given. Okay, the signal is like this. It is having triangle in the left side, minus 2, minus 1, 0, and then it goes like this, 0, 1. From 1 onwards it maintains constant amplitude. Okay, t x of t. Is it a even signal or odd signal, or neither even nor odd signal? Anybody?
Neither even nor odd
signal. So it is neither even nor odd signal. Okay, just by looking into that you can easily tell. Okay, this is neither even nor odd signal. So that means we can find out even part and odd part of the given signal. Okay, so for that we have to find out x of minus t, then you have to add and divide by 2. Okay, we will go one by one. First we will find out x of minus t. what is the value of x of minus t? X of minus t means mirror image with respect to y-axis. Okay, if you apply mirror image with respect to y-axis, it comes like this, 0, 1, 2, again it goes like this. This is the mirror image of the original signal. Okay, now you will get the diagram like this. Now, what happens if you add these two diagram? Okay, because to find out the even part, anyway, you have to add these two diagram. Now, what happens once if you add these two diagram? Okay, I will I'll write here temporarily, but in the next page I'll write clearly. Okay, so now if you add these two signal, okay, before t is equal to minus 2, originally there is no value. Okay, now what we are going to find, we are going to add x of t with x of minus t. Okay, x of t with x of minus t. Okay, before t is equal to minus 2, this signal is not having any value, that means value is 0, but this is having value. Okay, say that value is 1. Okay, this is having the value 1. So that means what? Before t is equal to minus 2, I can put 1 without any confusion. I can put easily 1. Now what happens? At t is equal to minus 2, again this signal is having value, but this is 0. And again you go to the next sample. Okay, the next turning point, that is minus 1. At t is equal to minus 1, this is having value 1. Okay, but this is also having value 1. That means 1 plus 1, that is 2. So suddenly again your signal would have increased like this, because it is, even though this is constant, but this is linearly increasing. So now your signal would have gone like this, okay, from 1 to some point 2. Okay, again what is happening at t is equal to 0, this is also 0, this is also 0, then again the value would be 0. Again this is also decreasing, this is also decreasing, so your signal also will decrease. Okay, but if you see here, this slope is 1, this slope is 1, okay, that means minus 1, the slope of this line is minus 1, the slope of this line is minus 1, but if you see here, the slope of this line is minus 2, because already we have seen, whenever you add, the slope will get added. Okay, so slope of this is minus 1, but the slope of this will be minus 2. Okay, now what happens afterwards? Again at the point of 1, this is having value 1, this is having value 1, so it will go to 2. Okay, it will go to 2. Okay, but with the slope of what? With the slope of 2, because this is having slope 1, positive 1, this is also having slope positive 1, but this will have slope of 2. Okay, now it will go to 2, and then again it will again what will happen beyond 1 at exactly 2. Okay, this is 0, but this is having value only 1, so that means it will come to 1 slowly, it will come to 1, then after that it remains constant. Okay, so this is the x of t, this is the graphical representation of x of t plus x of minus t. Okay, again in the same diagram, if you apply that 1 by 2 factor, this 2 will become like 1, this 1 will become like 0.5. So I will write it in the next page. Okay, same diagram with the amplitude scaling of 1 by 2. Okay, by 1 by 2. So x of t plus x of minus t by 2, that we are calling it as a even part of the signal. Now what is the even part of the signal finally? Okay, see, the signal is coming like this, it goes here, okay, and again it come here, then it go here, it going like this. Okay, so t, but the value, this value is 1, this value is 1, this value is 0.5, this value is 0.5. Okay, so this is the final even part of the signal. Okay, this is the even part of the given signal. Now how to calculate the odd part of the signal? To calculate the odd part of the signal, what is the formula? If you want to calculate odd part of the signal, x of t minus x of minus t divided by 2. That means from x of t you have to subtract this term, or otherwise I can also modify this. X of t plus, I can observe the minus inside. Okay, because whenever it is in the graphical representation, instead of applying subtraction, if you add, then that will be better. In such a way you modify your waveform. Okay, you apply that minus inside the waveform. Okay, later you add it finally. Okay, so now I will apply this concept. Okay, so my aim is next I have to find out what? Minus x of minus t. Then this diagram I will add with this diagram, that will give the odd component. That will give the odd component. So next we will try to find out what is minus x of minus t. Okay. So next aim is we have to find out the minus x of minus t. Okay, what is the value of minus x of minus t? That means what? Already we are having x of minus t. Okay, for this x of minus t, if we apply one minus in the amplitude, then that will become minus x of minus t. That means what? Amplitude reversal. That means mirror image with respect to x-axis. Okay, so for this diagram, if you take mirror image with respect to x-axis, then you will get minus x of minus t. Okay, so I will write here. It comes like this. If we take mirror image with respect to x-axis, it comes like this. Okay, and then 1 2. Okay, so this is the mirror image. Now what we have to do, we have to add this graph with the original graph, this one. So once if you add these two graph, this is the original graph x of t, this is minus x of minus t. If you add these two graph, you will get the almost odd component of the signal. So for a better clarity, I will represent both x of t and x of minus t on the next slide. Okay, so what is x of t? X of t is originally given signal that goes like this: minus 2, minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 2, like that it goes. This is the original given signal. Okay, then we have just calculated minus x of minus t. What is, okay, minus x of minus t, that signal is like this. Okay, this is minus x of minus t. Now we are having both the signal. You just try to add these two signal. Okay, then that means what? X of t, you will get minus x of minus t. Okay, just you add these two signal. Okay, once if you add these two signal, what will be the answer? What is happening before t is equal to minus 2? Before t is equal to minus 2, your value is like negative. Okay, say for example, if it is minus 1 and again this is plus 1. Okay, before t is equal to minus 2, only you are having minus 1, so I can maintain that minus 1. But at t is equal to minus 1, what is happening? This is plus 1, this is minus 1. So both are cancelling, so 0. So that means what? It will go to 0. Exactly at t is equal to minus 1, it will go to 0. Now what is happening? Between minus 1 to 0, this is decreasing, this is increasing. Okay, but what is the value? The value of this one is positive but decreasing. Again the value is here negative, but negatively it is decreasing. That means what? If you are having here 0.5 plus 0.5, you will be having here minus 0.5. If you are having here plus 0.2, you will be having here minus 0.2. That means what? Here the slope is minus 1. Here the slope is plus 1. Okay, so again plus 1 minus 1 0. So that means it will produce 0. Okay, so again it will maintain that value. Okay, because previously 0 is there, that value will be maintained. Okay, because of the slope 0. So again you will get 0 only up to this point. Now exactly at 0, both are 0. Yes, 0 only. Now what is happening beyond this? Here this value will be plus 0.2, but this value will be minus 0.2. So here this is positive slope, this is negative slope. Again the slope is 0. Again this value is also will be maintained up to 1. Beyond 1, what is happening? This is constantly 1, but this is like it is like increasing, but negatively it is increasing. So okay, so now again for a clarity, at exactly 2, what will happen? At exactly 2, this is 0, but what is the value of this one? This is having plus 1. Okay, this is having plus 1. So that means at exactly 2, you will be having plus 1. So that means it would have gone like this, because for this slope is 0, but this is having slope of plus 1. So you will have a line with the slope of plus 1. So the line would be like this. Or otherwise, if you are having confusion, say if you are in the midway, your value will be like minus 0.5, but here what is the value? Plus 1. 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5, so you will have 0.5. So now again after that the second signal is not having any value, so again the signal amplitude will be maintained. Okay, so this is your x of t minus x of minus t. Okay, and I can denote this is this is minus 2 minus 1, okay, and then 1, and then this is 2. Okay, this is the time axis. Now finally I can write what is on the next side, but with the scale of by 2, 1 by 2 we have to apply, because all these amplitude are now with the amplitude plus 1, here it is minus 1, so you apply that scaling 1 by 2. Okay, then finally x of t minus x of minus t by 2, okay, that is equal to odd part of the t, okay, that I can draw like this. This is minus 1 and then plus 1, but this is 0.5, okay, and this also 0.5 minus 0.5. What is this value? This is plus 2. What is this value? This is minus 2. Okay, now this is the final odd component of the signal. So now you have the odd component of the signal and also the even component of the signal. Okay, so this is the even component of the signal. Okay, I'm naming as a 1. This is the odd component of the signal. If you add 1 plus 2, if you add 1 plus 2, try to add 1 plus 2, okay, you have to get x of t. If you are getting x of t, then whatever you have done is correct, or otherwise it could be wrong. Okay, so this is how to find out the even part and odd part of the signal. So finally last problem, within 1 or 2 minutes we will complete. Okay, next question, find even and odd part of the signal. Find even and odd part of the signal. Question is like this. This is the given signal, exponential decay signal. This is the given signal. For this we have to find out even part and odd part. Okay, what is the first step? Okay, we have to find out x of minus t. What is x of minus t for this? It will come like this, just like mirror image with respect to y axis. This is x of minus t. Then what will happen if you add both? Okay, again the amplitude they are given as 4. Now here also 4. Now x of t plus x of minus t, what is the answer? Now the diagram will be like this. Okay, now if you add these two diagrams, then this will be your answer. Okay, now what is the even part of the signal? Again you have to apply by 2. So now instead of 4 here you will have 2, instead of 4 here you will have 2, that's it. Okay, so this is the even part of the original signal. Then how to find out the odd part of the signal? From this signal we have to apply minus for this signal. You have to subtract from this signal, and this signal you have to subtract from this one, or otherwise you apply minus here. That is better, because I will calculate minus x of minus t. Okay, what is minus x of minus t? That means already I am having x of minus t. For that I will apply minus. If you apply minus, then that means what? Mirror image with respect to x axis. So that means for this diagram you have to apply mirror image with respect to x axis. Now the diagram will come like this. Now you add the original diagram with this diagram. If you add the two diagram, what will happen? That means x of t already is there. Then just now you have calculated minus x of minus t. Okay, if you add both, again it will come like this. Okay, it will come like this. This is 4 and then this is minus 4. Now you apply that 1 by 2 factor. Okay, finally x of t minus x of minus t divided by 2, then that will be what? Odd part of the signal. Okay, so the final answer is it goes from here to here, but with minus 2. This also goes from here to here, from plus 2 again t. So this is finally the odd part of the signal. Okay, now you know odd part of the signals. I am naming this as a second signal, and also you know the even part of the signal. This is the first signal. Once if you add this first signal and the second signal, you have to get the original signal, that you can cross verify. Okay, so we'll stop with this.